saying it, the waffle as a waffle is absolutely obnoxious. Hey, this is just a song that fits in between genres. We're really trying to tell you that we're down-home folks without saying we're country because we don't want the connotation of being good old boys.
I trade my truck for an iPhone 1. Turns out it was stolen and no longer worked.
No.
The gods don't interfere with what may or may not be a cursed weapon. She didn't care when freaking a demon was in our party. Why would she give a crap about a cursed act?
That's funny.
What are you doing? Oh my God! What is happening?
This is why we did say it common, just for these kind of moments right here.
There it is. Check 1, 2.
I've never had him before.
Coming on.
So it's a pickle.
Yeah, it's
just a pickle.
Just a sliced pickle.
Just a little.
Are they?
Ooh.
They're moist.
Ooh. Yeah. Ooh.
They're not. They're not like dried. They're not dried.
They're also not dill.
They're not
They
dill.
are butter. They're sweet.
Bread and butter. I like a bread and butter.
Yeah, that's a bread and
But
butter
it's a
pickle.
weird texture, not being canned. Oh, that's
Yeah,
weird.
That is interesting.
That's something we can talk about.
Yeah.
Copper cancel artisan pickles.
Yeah, most definitely.
Copper
love-
cancel artisan anything.
You don't like artisans?
That was
It's
rough.
overrated.
All right. Well, you're listening to Say It in Common from the road.
From the road.
Once again, I'm AJ Cannon.
I'm Seth Templin.
Tyrel Merle.
K-Woo.
Somebody's door's not shut. Could be.
Everyone
not.
open them. That didn't work.
Okay.
No one fell out.
We're still recording. All right. So anyway, yeah, we're on our way to Anthony's house.
For the dreaded 2-hour trip.
It's not 2 hours. It's not even an hour.
What?
Maybe an hour.
Kyle brought
I
enough.
literally packed for a 4-hour
I know. Kyle
trip
thought we were
tonight.
going to another state.
I
That's
brought
like
a flask, okay?
I mean, if I live in Missouri, where does Tate live? Is
Tate
he east or
lives-
west of us?
He also lives close to Missouri.
Oh, he's more Missouri way?
He's actually probably closer to
He
Missouri
lives
than
the
you
opposite direction of me. How is he in Missouri?
Why
He
are
doesn't
we?
live the opposite direction.
Why are we questioning whether or not we live in Missouri?
You both
Towards
live
state?
north. He lives northeast of me, and you live
So he's more
like
Tennessee.
northwest. Yeah, he's almost Tennessee.
He's in Tennessee if
But
I'm
still
in
not
Missouri.
really. Y'all really aren't that far apart as the crow flies.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway, this episode and every episode is brought to you by Tiger Skull RPG. So go check out
Tiger Skull.
everything they have to
skull.
offer at tigerskullrpg.com and on Instagram, Facebook, all the socials at Tiger Skull RPG. And use our code Commoners30 for 30% off everything at tigerskullrpg.com.
I like that. It's in the skull.
We're all common.
What?
At
It's
heart.
in the skull instead of it's in the game.
Oh, yeah.
It's
It's in the skull.
It's in the skull.
Tiger Skull RPG.
It's in
It's
the
in the
skull.
Okay, so.
Right there, that is something to talk about. Just how iconic that was for the EA Sports games. Like, it's in the game.
Why don't we do a top 3 like of those of all time?
Yeah, that's up there. That's maybe number 2.
Okay.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Well,
It's
anyway,
number
just real
one.
quick before we get into whatever we're going to get into, because Seth doesn't think we have anything to talk about. Just got to give a quick shout out to all of our socials as well, at Commoners Official on Instagram and Facebook. We have a Twitter that I don't ever tweet on at the Commoners C&D. Our most active is YouTube, the Commoners, and also
Shout out to Dustin.
shout out to Dustin, working really hard on getting us a little bit more of a social presence, posting some old streams, some new streams, some bonus content, clips from the streams, cool stuff. Go follow us on YouTube if you don't already. Check out some clips. He's dropping stuff almost every day on there, I think. And then also you can follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/commonersofd&D. We're streaming Mondays and Fridays at 7 p.m. And I gotta say, I gotta hold everybody accountable here. We've been slacking on the stream.
I have not been available.
I know. Tyrel, what's your excuse?
I've been busy.
At 7 o'clock on Mondays and Fridays?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Just different things. I've been busy. I've also been playing other games too. I'll admit that.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to hear. I just wanted to hear you admit that. Seth's on the phone, but we're not going to worry about that. Tyrel, you would have liked the game we played last night. We played Trove. Do you know what that is?
I was asking Malachi. I don't think he ever said.
Okay, well, it's like an 850 megabyte download. It's a Minecraft type MMO.
Really?
Third person.
Dustin tried to make me play Trove a long time ago, and I was like, this is dumb.
I mean, I don't think it was. It was a good break from DBD.
Was it? See, I haven't
And
played DBD
Dustin already
since-
knew a lot about. I mean, me and Malachi have been playing DBD a lot anyway, just even in our own free time.
What's DBD?
Dead by Daylight.
It's super frustrating, and it was kind of just a nice little break just to go jack around on a little.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun.
The problem with playing anything new with Dustin that he's put in 500 hours into is just that, like, he just likes kind of showing off how much better he is at this game that you've
Well,
never
I don't
played.
mind that. I don't
You
mind that.
Okay.
No, he did.
Killed you again.
He
Killed
didn't-
more things
well,
than you.
Yeah, well, we weren't.
Here, let's go this way.
It doesn't really matter because he was playing lower level stuff with me and Malachi anyway. But I mean, it was good. It was a good break from DBD. But the thing about playing Dead by Daylight is if you've just got two people, I'm not just going to go play with randos all night on the stream.
It's best to have a full party.
If you
of
can't
four.
communicate with four people, which it seems like this always happens, so we'll stream, lose every game, and then me and Malachi will play a couple after the stream and we'll win. Start playing people that aren't just completely elite. So I don't know what the deal is about if you go into the game with a party of 3 or 4. I don't know if maybe that has something to do with it, but
It's been so long that, I mean, y'all have probably surpassed me now. Like, I have not played since
you
the
not
last
been
time I
playing
played with
anything?
y'all. No, not even
Oh my
turn on my
gosh.
PlayStation.
well, I don't know. I don't play it hardly. I don't play it unless I'm playing with other people. I'm not going to get on there and do so. I play Killer every once in a while, just run a couple just to get some blood points. But because I've been really just trying to prestige everybody, just get any perk that's worth anything.
Have you played against Headhunter?
The new one,
Yeah,
is that what it
the
is?
chick.
Yeah, she's not. I think I've only played against one, maybe two. She's not very
Skull Merchant, that's
Skull
it.
Merchant. Not very powerful, but I don't know if people know how to play her yet either. When I played the ones that I played,
The community is really bashing on the creators of the game right now.
why?
They hate Skull Merchant. They hate Knight. The last 2 killers that they've added, they're just not a fan of it.
Knight's pretty annoying.
Because it's just that play style that Dustin played against us that one time. That's
Block-
the correct
block
way.
jams.
Yeah. It's just it's horrible.
Which I don't know. I'd probably rather play against that than a dang ghost face any day of the week. But anywho, this isn't on the console. I guess it could be, but we need to quickly talk about keeping it common about last game.
Yep, I
we
listened to
haven't
the whole
talked
thing
about.
today.
We haven't done Say It in Common about because I posted that as 2 episodes.
Right.
So we've got the whole thing. We played all that in one time.
Yeah, one game.
Anyway, yeah. Okay, never mind. So yeah, we can talk about that whole thing. Yeah, dragons.
The Dragons of the Swamp. Or there
Dragons
was
of the
only one
Swamp.
dragon.
Yeah, but that crocodile thing.
It was called Dragon of the
Dragon
Swamp.
of the
Yeah.
Swamps.
Thank goodness for the Dragon of the Swamp, because the actual fight with the real dragon was very boring and anticlimactic.
It wasn't anticlimactic. That's exactly what we were
Listening to
expecting.
it was more interesting than playing it. As we was playing, I was like, man, I'm not doing
We weren't
anything.
trying to fight it. There
true.
was comic relief going on. Everybody trying to tie it down,
Yeah.
while me and Buck were actually going after the weapon. And, that
And I'm
part
just
was
all
really
the time
cool.
like, those ropes are not doing anything.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, realistically, are we gonna think that you can tie down an ancient dragon?
No. No.
I don't think anybody can do that. But anyway, yeah, I thought it was very interesting.
My original plan was for y'all to have fought like those 2 thorn giant things, the 2 mossy horrors, the Dragon of the Swamp, and then go up against the actual dragon.
Like without resting? or-
Yes, I wanted y'all to be scared, because I knew really the dragon wasn't going to be a fight.
Yeah, well, I was much more scared about the other thing. We were really close to a bad situation.
Apparently,
because
yeah.
If Dustin would have taken it, 'cause he was down. I mean, he was 1 hit from death.
1 hit from death.
And then they're evil, I'm assuming.
Yes.
So they could have easily done
Yep.
something, which Buck probably could have helped, but somebody could have done something from range. But there was a couple of it. Kyle was about to go down, weren't you?
Always.
Because he was right up in that thing's face.
Yeah, the blood of that thing hurting y'all every time someone did damage. It
Yeah.
was hurting everybody that was
the
close
problem,
by.
and it was doing good.
Very
too.
cool mechanic.
Rolling high.
Yeah.
Well, is that the second time you fought us with something? Did those thorn giants? Did they also do damage when you?
They
hit
did
them?
damage when you hit them personally. I don't think it hurt other people.
Oh, okay. So it was a whole AOE.
Yeah, you were attacking a thorny hide, and the hide is what
Right,
hurt you.
yeah.
This thing's blood was spraying on everybody as you defeated it, and that's what hurt everybody around.
This is just it's a very hostile environment.
Yeah,
That's one thing I've liked is like all the creatures are.
and I showed you all the pictures. They're all very similar in design and what they look like.
Did
and
you
it's
just find all of it online?
Yep, Pinterest, man. Pinterest has really cool stuff.
Let me ask you this: if you're to like create a creature,
Mm-hmm.
a monster, are there any guidelines to follow, or do you just make stuff? I mean, can you just make stuff?
Just
up?
make whatever you want to.
Because usually, like, if I'm
Now,
doing
the good ones will just borrow abilities that already exist and not try
Right.
to create new things.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm creating, like, if I was to make something, would it be OP?
Cameron's made some cool stuff.
Yeah, the couple he's done that looked really good.
don't
Usually
know
I
how
just
balanced they
modify
are, but-
something. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
that's fine.
find a bandit and I'll be like, okay, well, he has a magic weapon. You know, just stuff like that.
Kyle, what'd you think of the game last time? Do you remember?
Yeah, I thought it was super exciting.
I
really want my own dragon.
Kyle is always my favorite part of listening back to it, just the funny things. that he
Yeah, I
says.
know.
Well, I much appreciate that, but it is generally how I feel in real life.
You were using your broken Avenger all of a sudden from out of nowhere again.
Just decided to use the broken.
Yeah, decided.
Oh yeah, I thought that'd be a good change of pace. You know,
Yeah.
I'm always hitting people with that hammer.
Whoa.
You do.
Whoa, that's squirrely. Did you see that?
What was there, like brush stuck inside of it?
They had a side-by-side and a bunch of brush loaded up on the back of that trailer, and
Yeah.
that thing caught some wind or something. That was crazy.
No, I don't know if you care anything about doing as much damage as possible, Kyle, but like that broken Avenger is not nearly as good as your punching daggers.
Oh no, absolutely, I know that.
Okay.
But I was under the impression that I could make it into something better.
Right.
Didn't know I needed to be a paladin to do that.
I
Well,
didn't either.
Also,
I didn't know
what
that.
is it with that broken Avenger? If you get a certain number of crits or something, it does
it would kind of
auto kill or something.
No. It would turn into the full-fledged sword.
Oh, that's what it does?
Yeah.
I think you need to get rid of that thing, Kyle.
Yeah.
I think it takes like 20 crits, and I don't think y'all got a single one on it yet.
No, I don't know that.
I've never really used it.
No.
Right.
I
You
guess
still
it's a
got
good
the
thing,
chain
too.
whip too?
Yeah, I do actually. I forgot all about
His punching daggers are just so crazy.
Well, yeah, they're 2d6 for a monk weapon.
And I think it might be a D8 and a D6 now.
that. Yeah, I think so.
Because his monk weapon went up.
Yeah, or it's about to. I'm not sure.
All right, so we're leveling up today.
We're going to level up today. Probably should have done it last month, but I think it was like midnight when we finished.
Yeah, it's really late. We could have done it on our own time. But
Yeah.
I was looking at it beforehand. Tyrel, you're just taking another wizard level, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got choices. I almost don't know if I want to talk about it on here. I guess I will. It's not like there's that much surprise that I could have. Okay, 7th level.
Bard
But wait, no.
or Barbarian.
Oh no, because I'll only be going. I'll be going 7th level barbarian. Okay, so if I go 7th level barbarian, I get feral instinct, which means I get advantage on initiative rolls.
Yeah.
So that could be a big deal. That's really all that is.
That's all that is.
It also says if you would be surprised, you
Yeah.
behave as though you're not.
Yeah.
So if you were to get a surprise round, I would still get to act on my turn. That could be a big deal. But you have to rage. So if you were to be, okay, it's a surprise round, then on my turn I have to rage before I do anything else, and we're grouped up, and then I splash damage everybody, that wouldn't be good. So so there's that. And then if I go Bard, it's 5th level Bard, and it's... I remember looking at it, and the counter charm is one of them, but I don't know if that's 5th level. I may have accidentally been looking at 7th level. If that's 5th level, that could be really good against vampiric stuff, I think.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because you can't be frightened or there's something else. You get advantage on saving throws against frightened and something else. And I was like, that could be really useful against the Bathory. So I might take that. I just don't know story-wise if Quincy has done anything bardically. But his last level, I took spells based off of what he thought would be useful against the vampires. After seeing them at the orphanage and knowing they turn invisible, I took something to be able to see invisibility or something.
Fairy fire.
I already had that. It was
you
something
already
else.
had
I don't remember what it was, or maybe it was Fairy Fire. I don't know, but I took something based off of that. So I could say that he's been reading in the Rolling Boulders about some guy that could play counter charms, and there's a chord progression in there or something.
Love chord progressions.
Yeah. So I don't know. What would you say about that? Would you be mad if I took a bard level?
I'm not mad at you for like. As far as I'm concerned, you're a barbarian. You can do whichever one you want.
Yeah, I know.
I've
to this point, I've taken levels of whatever I thought I've actually gained experience.
I don't know if you've been that angry though either.
I haven't. I've just been more martial than like, learning spells and things.
What kind of bard are you again?
College of Swords.
Well, I mean, that's martially as well.
That is true. That is very true. I'll have to ponder on that. I wanted to go. There was a number. If I optimized everything, there was a number of bard levels I needed. It may have been like 7. I was going to go the rest barbarian, but there's something a barbarian gets at like 16, 17 or something.
Yeah.
That I don't want to miss out on. So I don't remember. I'll have to look.
We're going to a level 11 today.
Yeah, it's gonna be 11.
Man. Over halfway done with the campaign, guys.
Well, I would hope so. 2.5 years in.
We might have to just do some like big gaps and give y'all level ups and stuff.
No. Do you want it to end?
I'm just saying, I don't know what I could do. I don't know how I could squeeze out 9 more levels because you're supposed to fight more and more stuff every level up.
Before too long, we're gonna have to start burying each other in real life. We're not gonna make it to the end of this.
But the biggest part of the whole reason for the entire adventure that we were on for the past 2-3 games was just so Anthony could finally get rid of those fighter levels and the stupid great weapon master feat.
Mm-hmm.
And was it superb enough? Did he Super Saiyan out in a good fashion, or
In a Krillin kind of way.
in a Krillin kind of way?
Yeah.
Why a Krillin kind of way?
Because Tate heals people, so we're not gonna give him Goku style.
He literally came out with like a glowing aura.
Well,
around
I
him
forgot
and
to
stuff.
tell. I told Ryan we would meet him at the school and we could caravan,
No,
and I blew right by it.
just in the deep conversation. Surely,
Well, I have 6 text messages.
no.
One of them is from him.
So yeah, now we're back.
I'm
at the
just headed. He
Bathories.
said I'm just headed on the base.
We're back at the Bathories, and
Well, we're not back at the bathroom.
well, yeah, we're back in
Back at
Galeport.
Beatrix's.
Yeah, back at Beatrix's, back at Galeport, and I did not keep y'all in the wilderness for nearly as long as I expected. I thought y'all would come back in time for the slake, but y'all still got like a week and a day or so until that happens.
Probably just gonna be laying low.
Probably, maybe.
But here's the deal. You're saying you don't know how you're gonna get us leveled up and stuff. There's a lot going on. There's open ends everywhere.
is, yeah.
With the Heroes of Juniper Grove,
Yeah.
the Gouged Eye.
Yep.
I mean, you could take us all over the place for
It's
that
true.
stuff.
It's true. It's true.
I don't know. I just don't know what you're going to do with the Gouged Eye. I don't know if they're going to be friendlies.
I don't know what y'all want to do with the
We
Gouged
wanna-
Eye.
we-
I mean,
we
that could
gotta
be an
kill 'em.
open-ended thing from now until the end of the campaign. Y'all might not ever mess with the Gouged Eye again. That's completely up to y'all.
Yeah, I think they need to be dealt with.
Yeah, I'm trying to kill them. Easy.
I wanted to kill Millie the whole time.
I love Millie. She's like my second favorite NPC.
Who's your favorite? Roarin'?
Okay, third favorite.
Dalrymple?
You know what? No, I love.
Diggory?
Come on, name some more of my NPCs.
No, that's a fun one. Let's do a top 3 NPCs.
Okay, top 3 NPCs, and everyone can do their own.
Okay, I'm gonna take Oh, okay. Well, how about we'll all do number 3 first?
Okay.
Okay, for my number 3, we gotta take some time to think here. Okay.
The Sun Giant. That's my number 3.
What?
It's Sun Giant. Ogre?
The boy one?
Yeah, the boy.
Oh, the boy giant?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Loved him. Silly
Mama
guy.
Lumari's son?
Okay, I think in the 3 hole, I think I may go Bryce.
Oh, yeah, I like Bryce,
Okay.
too. That's
I think he's pretty interesting.
Okay. I didn't create him.
Yeah, but you played him.
Yeah.
I think
Bryce is
yeah,
cool.
he came to mind there kind of late while I was trying to think. But
Okay.
yeah, I think Bryce.
The unfortunate part about Bryce is I had, he is actually down at Harbor's End being a bad guy down there, and we don't even know
Why are
that.
you telling us that?
Because that was supposed to be that game that you and Dexter and Weston and Darren were playing.
Don't tell us all this.
It's never going to happen now. But
Well, it may not or it may, but the deal is that's that's something that's going on in the background.
Yeah.
that-
Which I don't think y'all ever go down there, so y'all never know about it. But yeah, that was.
he's at Harbor's End.
He's at
That's
Harbor's End.
upsetting.
Well, that's interesting.
And I might bring him in somewhere else, but yeah, he was taking the place of a big person in that workbook, in that heist book that we were doing.
You know, so I guess
Deep
if
Size.
you're listening to Say It in Common, you have the insider information
Yeah.
on that right there. Because not everybody listens to Say It in Common. According to the analytics, it's a smaller percentage
Really?
of the listeners. Listen
I
to
enjoy
Say It in
these
Common.
more than our games.
Well, I think what it is people are trying to catch up a lot,
Maybe.
and they just skip them. Because
Right.
that's what we always tell
Right,
people.
and there's not much point in going back and listening to these after you've listened to the
Right.
game. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this. Part 2, Dragons of the Swamp. I think it was part 2. 100 and something listens.
Already?
You know,
we have 100 fans.
I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened on that. We've been averaging between 20 and 50 listens a day. We doubled or tripled in overnight.
Wow.
So I don't know if we're in the algorithm right now or what, but in the last 30 days we've got over 700 listens.
Man.
They've been waiting for us. We waited 3 months. The hype
We
was
didn't take a
real.
month off, did we? It was just the beginning of last month to the end of this month.
Yeah, every month's 3 months, though.
So I don't know what the deal is with that, but I mean if that's
Thanks for listening.
If that's fans and word of mouth, hey, we really appreciate
Yeah.
y'all spreading the word.
I just listened to him today.
Listen to the last episode.
I listened to this part 2 first, and then I listened to part 1 later. I didn't know if I was gonna have enough time, and I wanted to catch the ending of it and make sure.
Okay, who's your number 3?
Oh, my number 3, I think, is Millie. I love Millie.
Millie, number
Yeah.
3. Okay, Kyle,
Number 3.
who you got?
Watch out for a person.
Yeah, Boy Giant.
Is he technically an NPC?
Yeah, he's an NPC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
love
Tyrel, number 3.
Guy from, let's see. Is it Diggory? Is that what it is?
The barkeep from
Yes.
Really? Oh
okay.
boy. Okay, now I gotta take a 2-hole. You know who would have been funny would be Scorched Dragon Egg. I also really liked Elric, but we didn't spend very much time with him. So 2.
Who's okay? Yeah, okay. I remember. All right.
2. Give me Roaring at the 2-hole.
Okay, I'll let you have Roarin. I like Beatrix. She is
Beatrix
really
is pretty good.
she turned it from just a throwaway character to all of a sudden very important to the dichotomy of Galeport, and
Yeah.
I really enjoy her.
Okay, Kyle?
Dalinar.
Okay.
Dalinar at the 2, okay.
Yep.
I'm
Is
not
that
sure
because
how
you
I feel about that.
Is that because you just know who Dalinar is from where he actually belongs?
For many reasons. Just from Raph's point of view.
What, does he
the
know
story
something that we don't?
With
No,
Dalinar.
he read the
Stormlight
Archives,
Oh, okay.
and that's where I got the name for Dalinar. And just kind of because I do see Dalinar in a lot of the same vein, a very
That was a very good spot for the character.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoy that.
All right, Tyrell.
Tyrell number 2.
Millicent.
You gonna take Millicent?
Okay, Millie.
Tyrell likes evil people.
She is not evil. Like, not even a little bit.
Yeah, I like Millie
You're
too.
wrong.
Why-
She's in a coven of witches.
She's like a drug addict, if anything. Like,
What?
she's addicted to the power. She can't say
Okay,
no
well, she
to
got
the-
a bunch of people killed in Juniper Grove.
She did not do that.
She could have left.
She could have left.
She
but
could have went and fought Gorma. Her and
She-
Delilah could have gone together.
If you
and
want
fought
some,
Gorma.
isn't Delilah and Gorma the same? Yeah, they're the same person.
Oh yeah, I mean, her and Delilah could have went and fought Sissy.
Yeah.
Delilah was the one that was doing it.
Delilah's Delilah's the one attacking the thing to try to. Delilah is very much under Sissy's grasp, and
Yeah.
yeah. So it was pretty much like, yeah, I like Millie a lot.
Okay, so we're on number one.
Number one NPC.
I gotta take Evelyn.
Gotta take Evelyn. Yeah.
You too, Kyle.
You know what? No. You know what? No.
Oh,
I will give you Evelyn, since I'll just take different ones. I actually love Tira. I love Tira.
Yeah,
I love Tira
I do
too.
love Tira.
Ugh. Man, I was thinking, what was that one
They're
dude?
the same person though, so.
They're not.
Who was the one dude?
We didn't order pizza.
Ryan got it.
Oh, he got it.
He used to, we just met him not too long ago. He used to walk up walls.
Corvus?
Dude, Corvus, man.
He's not an
Corvus is
NPC.
going to
That's
take
a
my
PC.
number one spot.
That's a PC.
He's dead now. Rip Corvus.
Oh, I didn't even think about the seagulls. I could have. Oh, we didn't take a. We didn't put what's her name in there.
Your girl?
No,
Oh.
Darling, whatever her name. Why can't I think of her name?
Oh,
Sybil.
Yeah,
Sybil.
Sybil's
Oh my
number
gosh,
one,
that's
for
honor,
sure.
honorable mention.
Yeah,
Sybil.
God, I love
number
Sybil.
one.
I would have had Sybil probably at the 2. I wasn't even thinking about Sybil.
Okay.
Wasn't thinking about Gail.
Whoa, is that Casey's new?
Yeah, it is. They just built that.
I've never seen that.
They're popping up just as fast as Dollar Generals.
Yeah, there's a new Dollar General that we passed too. They were building it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're building it where?
Right down the road,
It was
back
in
there.
Deshay.
Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, Tyrell, number one.
I don't know if this would be a number one exactly, but I thought you did a really good job with bringing to life the circle, just the whole circle.
Okay.
The whole circle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm one. That's dangerous.
Yeah, that's a block of wood in the road.
I just wonder if the circle is going to come back in.
I wondered about that too. Are we going to take them down too?
Well, I didn't know if y'all would take them down or
That
like-
was so creepy. What was that dude's name in there?
Vendrick.
Vendrick. Golly, yeah, he was something. And we went in there, and I was not in the least bit expecting them to be vampires. I don't know why. And it was so awkward in there. And then I went, "What? Now, are they vampires?"
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute here.
Hold on. Something ain't right. That's like a lot of the favorite things that y'all have talked about, though, is stuff other people created, and I love that. That like the circle.
Did Tyrel create the circle?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He found the pictures. He came up with the names.
Did I know that?
I feel like you knew
You
that.
might have said that you and him worked on it together, so I didn't know that he came up with all that. So he did it like the Academy.
Yep.
Well, we need to do more with the circle then, because I'm sure Tyrell's got more stuff he made there, detail-wise. And they're just waiting in
The
the
whole
shadows
thing,
of
though,
the
was the
bathroom
fact that it
until
was
now.
Corvus. Corvus was supposed
Yeah,
to be
I
that
know.
connection to the circle.
God, he died.
He died.
Corvus died. Oh my God.
That's so awful.
That was so crazy, though. Sorry, Tyrell. I know you like the character, but that was the best one of us that could have gone.
I mean, what are the odds that the brand new character that would come in?
If anybody else would have died, I would have been in tears. I'm dead serious. I probably would.
I ended up really, really liking Corvus at the end.
I like him in combat.
I mean, Thrin is pretty much turning into Corvus, isn't he?
We don't know.
That's what everyone thinks.
Something happened in there with the batteries. Of course it did.
Of course it did.
No, Thrin's about to be an amazing mage vampire, and I'm going to ride him into glory.
But I'm glad we got Cesarin, because now he can go help protect at Derry. Because
Yeah.
if Thrin disclosed a bunch of information to them, and then they're going to go try to attack, and then they show up and Cesarin's there and torches everybody, that's going to change the game. That's like a whole nother army. Just one dragon.
That is. Yeah.
Yeah, what's Draxus going to do about that? Nothing. His black
Well,
cloaks are no match
That's
for an
something
ancient
else. That's something else. Draxus is a dragon.
dragon. Draxus is a dragon.
oh, yeah.
He's Night Razor.
But he's not going to come out and fight.
You obviously
Until
haven't
he
seen
needs
Game
to.
of Thrones, AJ.
Yeah, dragons aren't that impressive, actually. You just need a boat with a ballast stay on it. That's all.
Yep, that's all you
it.
need.
Just or a bunch of zombies.
One really well-placed shot, and they all go down.
Same thing with Lord of the Rings. Not Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. Just one well-placed shot. Smaug.
Haven't seen.
You've never seen The Hobbit?
Smaug.
I just thought they were going to be disappointing, so I didn't.
Oh man, they were not disappointing.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh. Seth
Dude,
thought they were.
I got Brianna to watch them, and she loved them.
They were not Lord of the Rings.
No, they weren't
Not
Lord of the
even
Rings. They weren't
close.
terrible.
Which
but
you
they
don't
weren't
like Lord of the Rings, do you?
No, not as much as I like. No, that's not true. I like Lord of the Rings a lot. I just don't like it as much as other fantasy.
Golly.
I think the magic is garbage.
Freaking.
It's not a very magical. It's low magic for sure. Very low magic.
Rings of Power, from everything that I've seen from it, was terrible.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, I've not
The
watched any
show?
Rings of
Yeah, I've not
Power.
seen anybody say
Oh,
it's
these
gonna
high
be good.
chews are freaking awesome.
High chew?
I'm good, thank you.
Oh man, you want one?
No, I'm good.
I'll take another one.
These are sick.
I like mango again. Yeah.
Oh, try a green one too.
Okay, give me a
Oh yeah, those are good.
Kyle thought we were going
Kiwi.
4 hours.
Yeah, he has some pickles back there. He has beef jerky.
I actually dumped all those pickles out the window.
They were not good.
Nope.
Really weird.
little
They
too
were
buttery.
in a bag, and they just had a weird. My thing was the consistency, I guess. Like,
Texture?
yes.
I'm a big texture
I have
guy.
bad pickles all the time. And they got really good ones in like big green bags and pink bags and stuff. And they're super good, but those are just not.
Anything else about the campaign?
I love the lore dump.
Yeah, that was good. Needed it.
Oh yeah, finally some backstory.
Finally.
The whole game's back.
Wasn't all that obvious to y'all?
What, that he was a dragon?
Yeah.
No, I had no idea. I didn't know what he was.
No, not even a little bit.
Tyrel?
I thought it. Remember, I said I thought he was a dragon at first, but then after I seen astral elves, I started thinking maybe that might have been what he was. But then when you said dragon, it made more sense.
Tyrell was really hoping for an outer space. For this to take an outer space turn.
Well, you said he was like otherworldly, so I was like,
Yeah, that's
he's
what I
either that
thought.
or maybe like from the Shadowfell or something like that. Maybe it's Shadar Kai or something like that.
I never
Tyrel
thought
assumes
that.
I know what these words mean.
Well, Shadar Kai are just like shadow elves.
Okay.
I thought it was going to be something astral.
I mean, he's kind of an astral dragon.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
but I never thought dragon. I didn't know there was an astral dragon.
I need the Avatar spirit in this game because I'm about sick and tired of everybody telling me I'm not a god.
I wonder what a monk gets at level 11. Anything?
Better be the spirit of all four elements. That's all I have to say.
Rask is so strong.
Some lava power.
Rask and Gillard do so much damage.
Man.
And me now, just because you gave me those Hulk hands.
Shout out to Dexter, though.
Love those whole games.
Great game from Dexter.
Dude,
Yeah,
Dexter
he
is
did
so
well.
good.
Ranged
Good
attack.
player. Good player.
Is just so needed in y'all's group.
Yep.
Chickens.
Yeah, if we had multiple range people, we could have just stood back and watched them shoot that stuff with bows.
Yeah, we don't have any range people though, do we?
Not with Jarrett gone.
Not really. I mean, we got Buck has a bow for some reason, and
I have a bow, too,
Urist has
for some
spells. Thren has spells.
Really?
Yeah. The rest of us are pretty much melee.
Buck also had Great Weapon Master for some reason. It doesn't mean anything.
Well, that just goes to show you how we imagined our characters to begin with.
Yeah.
That tells you right there.
It's really funny now. Tate's just falling back into his sword and board Shield Master that he's played 4 times.
Oh, really? But he's
Yes.
a cleric this time? Wait, did he go? Is he Shield Master too?
I don't think he has it yet,
But he wants
or maybe
to.
he got it. I don't remember. We switched out his Great Weapon Master feat for another feat or something. Buck is not the same. Buck is different.
Like, since he
Okay.
transformed,
Yeah.
he's going to be way different.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm about to be long range too now. That's super exciting.
Why?
I get Fireball at level 11.
Do you?
He can spend 4 key points at level 11 and cast Fireball. You can also spend 4 key points if you wanted to take this one, the Mist Stance, and cast Gaseous Form.
How many key points do you have?
A lot now.
Really?
I think at level 11 I get more, don't I?
Probably.
At level 11, you
Probably
can
one or
also
two.
take Ride the Wind, and you can cast 4 key points and cast Fly.
Oh my gosh, dude, you guys are so done. Everybody is done. I can fly, shoot
He's
fireballs.
gonna burn up all of his all of his key points.
Yeah,
Who
dude.
would win in a melee tournament between y'all? Like everyone against each other.
I can't do enough damage probably to
melee?
win,
No.
Not
but
just
I can
like,
resist it.
like a massive just free for all in an
Oh, a
arena.
free-
AJ would win.
No.
You have so many
have a lot of
freak
hit
out
points.
rolls.
A lot.
I have a lot of hit points and I can resist damage from all of y'all because nobody. I don't know. It depends on the spacing because Thren could do damage on a
Thren's
bunch of
dangerous
us
just
at
because
once.
of the magic.
We'd have to attack him first.
I'm going for you first, easy.
It could beat anybody.
I think
You could argue Urus could win it. You could argue Gillard could win it.
I think Gillard would have a good chance, especially being played by Dustin, has a good tactical know-how. Buck gets hurt all the time. So I don't really think he would stand up against all of us.
Yeah, I don't really.
I think it would probably
but
be.
he's got level like 5 or 6 spells now. So
It would be probably either Thren, Gillard, Quincy, or Rask. Rask would have to be super careful, but he can do so much damage.
Yeah, and I can run away super good too.
Yeah, that's also true.
So can Quincy.
Quincy
That's
also
true.
can, and so can Gillard.
Yep.
The reach of Gillard would be a pain.
He would
Because he could just keep stepping in and out. Plus, he could use his echo.
switch places with his.
Yeah, Gillard's such like a chess player.
Yeah.
Yes.
Moving that echo to take an attack and then move here. He's clever with it. I've been playing chess, by the way.
Have you?
I got the chess app, and I played a little bit. I don't think I'm into it.
What's
though.
your rating?
It started out like in the 900s, and it just drops all the time now because I lose.
So what do you average out at?
I'm like 500 or 600 now.
Okay. I got up to 1200, got too stressed out, and had to stop.
I don't know. I've not learned anything.
You have to, if you really want to play chess, you have to learn openings.
I've only, that's the thing. I don't know how to open. I do something different almost every time. I usually just hop my horses out there. Yeah, I call them horses. I'm not ashamed of it.
That's fine.
Hop my
horsey, go.
horses out there, and then I start moving my pawns a little bit. But I have to be really careful because the problem is I like to get my bishops active, and you have to move stuff too much. You have to waste moves to get a bishop out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You need to learn how to fianchetto.
How to what?
Fianchetto. That's a big bishop thing. Fianchettoing. It's where you move the pawn above your knight, and then you just move your bishop right over there, and then you got just a laser beam over both of those.
Yeah, but then if they counter and nudge something in there, now they've got a free shot all the way down there to your.
Usually, you can put your other knight out on the main square, and it's defending it.
I just don't know if I want to get into it enough to learn that.
I had to give it up. It was too consuming.
I think there's better uses of my time.
It is fun though, and like you.
I just want to be able to be competitive.
I feel like you can really make yourself feel like you can. As you learn, you really get, and it feels like you're getting more intelligent, just because it is such a.
Yeah, I agree. That's the thing. I just be able to like. I'd like to be able to sit down with somebody that knows how to play.
There's a
Do I
YouTube
turn
series.
here?
I have no clue. There's a YouTube series I would highly recommend for beginners, and you're absolutely a beginner. You're not a beginner until you get you're intermediate when you get to 1800. So I'm still a beginner.
What? You're intermediate at 1800? Oh, I thought over 1,000.
A chess master said you're not even a human being until you're 1800.
Oh my god.
He said you're just before that you're just a child.
Yeah, that's super rude.
And what's
Can somebody
crazy
pull
is
this up so I make sure I'm going the right way?
I don't have the address. What's really crazy is those kids who learn how to play, they can easily be 2,000 by the time they're 10 years old.
So what's a master? What level are they?
The highest rated master is Magnus Carlsen, and he is almost 3,000 rated.
3,000. Okay.
He's right at the 2950 thing. Now on chess.com, there is some people that are rated 3,000, but that's not official. The FIDE rating, that's really important. Magnus Carlsen has got a 2950 or something.
You got to pull up, Ty? Did you get a new phone or just new case?
New case.
Oh, okay.
But there was what I was saying is there's a YouTube video series that I highly recommend by Chess Bra, like Chess Bra.
Yeah.
And this chess master, he has these simple rules and he breaks it into increments. And he's like, okay, he starts a new account and starts it out at like 500. And he's like, these are the only rules you're going to worry about. You're just going to, like, if you see it, you can exchange a piece. You're taking that piece. You're like, you just get rid of all the pieces on the board as fast as you can.
That's what I want to do. That's how I always want to do.
Well, this guy, like, he shows you some. He does the same opening, and he's the entire time he goes all the way from 500 to like 2,500, teaching people just this basic move set, and then as you like keep learning and keep seeing the things that you're supposed to see, he just adds on more rules for you to add into your game and just keep getting better.
That sounds like what I need to do. I need to turn around, don't I?
You can go up there and take a left.
I think it's easier if I just go back the way
you can just go back the way you can.
I know where you turn at up here. No, I don't. That's where I thought we were returning.
No, I did. I was thinking we need to turn on this road, but that's because last time I came in on that road because we were coming from Pizza Hut. We had to go through town, and we
came this way.
Okay. And we turned here and went here. This is just that cut through, so I messed that up.
Yeah, I'll send you the link to it. Back when I told you I was watching a lot of chess, yeah. It's Chess Bra Extras, actually, because they have like little 30-minute videos, but you want the 3-hour ones.
3 hour? I ain't watching a 3-hour chess.
You don't have to watch the whole thing, but like just watching his rules and like understanding, like he always starts with his knights and then some pawns, and like it's.
And then I can't checkmate people.
You don't know how to checkmate.
I can't think far enough ahead.
Yeah.
There was one night I was playing with
do you know how to do a ladder checkmate?
How to what?
A ladder checkmate. It's where you have like either a queen and a rook or 2 rooks, and you know how to checkmate that way.
You just get them like in line.
Yeah,
I can pretty much do it that way.
Yeah.
But there was one night, like after youth at church, I was playing with a 15-year-old girl, and we were both standing there playing on our phones.
Age does not matter.
I know. I was just saying, like, she just plays because she's in GT or whatever at Concord, and I had killed a bunch of her pieces. Like, we were down to just her king, and we were both sitting there trying to figure out how to checkmate her. She was helping me checkmate her.
Yeah.
Because she was just moving back and forth.
What'd you have?
I don't know, a bunch of pieces.
Oh. Did you have any pawns? The easiest way to checkmate someone is to get a queen. Like, just go get a queen.
Yeah, I think I did.
That's the easiest way
but
to checkmate someone.
I still mess up.
Yeah, no, if you have like a knight and a bishop and a king, it might not even be possible with
a
those
knight,
3
a
pieces.
bishop?
Yeah. Like
no.
But there's videos online of how to checkmate with just certain pieces, because it is difficult, and you have to get the pieces in a certain sequence, and then it's kind of like a Rubik's Cube. You just force the person to do the moves. It's not really about. That's the thing about most chess. It's not really about thinking ahead. It is at a certain point once you get to like 3,000, but it's memorizing how to do sequences just like a Rubik's Cube.
Yeah.
And making people
but
get
it's
into
just
the
like
sequence that you know.
They always they do something that I'm not expecting them to do.
Yeah. That's another hard part of trying to watch YouTube videos, because like these chess masters tell you this is the way you do it, and this is the way you're supposed to do it.
But the other person has to do.
But the other person has to make the correct moves as well.
Yeah.
And they don't. And you just have to have the intuition of how to take advantage of their blunder. Because if they're not making the correct move, they're messing up. And
right.
You just have to know how to punish that. Oh yeah, dude, don't talk about chess. You're gonna get me back into it.
Okay, well, we can go on the console if we need to.
Literally have not played
anything.
Oh my gosh, I forgot we were talking.
We're recording, yeah. I'll tell you. Okay, well, besides Dead by Daylight, which I'm still really big into that, just as big into that as ever, and then Trove was pretty fun last night on stream. And I want to tell the listeners, like, if there's something y'all want us to play on stream, because like we want to give you what you want. So go comment on something or send us a DM on Instagram or whatever. Go in the Twitch chat and let us know.
There's over 100 of you now. We know you're listening.
Go follow us on the socials so we can interact a little bit.
Draw us pictures.
And so we can know what to do, because I mean, it seems like we have a pretty good, we have people chiming in the chat on the DVD stuff, but if y'all want to see something else from time to time or whatever.
Slackster still watching?
Slarster?
Sarster, sorry.
Yeah, Slarster's always in there. And now one of his friends is watching too. Shout out to y'all. I don't know I can't remember what his name is. But anyway.
Slackster. Sorry, Slarster.
I really wish somebody would draw all of our characters
That would be cool.
in their own light. And
Tyrel,
Seth as the
we're going on
narrator.
this for a little while. GPS, man.
Yeah.
For a little while.
Yes.
Like a whole nother minute.
Yeah, just keep staying on the road.
I'll know it when I see it. Does it ever turn on the road, or does it turn on his road?
It turns
What's the road?
4 Oaks Lane.
That's his road.
Yeah.
Okay, so all you do is go,
just
turn,
keep
go
on.
by Spartan, and then you stay on it all the way to his house. Okay.
Yeah, this is White Drive.
Cal, what have you been playing lately?
Yeah, this
Dude,
yeah.
I am not even kidding. Every time I try to stop, I either have a dream, I get really excited at work, listening to, I'm rereading the Wheel of Time right now.
Uh-huh.
So, like, just the littlest thing will just get me so excited after I have already stopped for a long time. And by a long time, I mean a week, and I'll hop right back on Skyrim, and I'll find another mod to satisfy me. And I have done it again, my friends. I started again today.
Let me tell you what I did. I started to play through a while back on Skyrim, I love Skyrim. I can get on there anytime and just get fired up and start playing it. The other day I was like, I haven't played Skyrim in a while. Why did I quit? I get on there and get to the exact spot where I had saved, loaded into the game, and there's a frost troll. It directly in my face and just knocked me into oblivion. I said, that's why I quit. Because I'm in a death loop.
Oh, man.
One of those stupid trolls right in my face.
Me and Tyrel did that speed run that one time,
Yeah.
and I got in a death loop underneath the what was that place?
Lucengrove? Is that where you right now?
Is that where you're releasing the prisoners? Not the prisoners, but you go to the party and you get the drunk guy.
The Thalmor Embassy.
Thalmor Embassy. I got in a death loop of someone killed me as I walked through a door.
Oh.
So like every time it would open up, I would just die.
I don't know how y'all even know how to do a speed run. I couldn't even begin.
Well, there's people out there that do like ridiculous glitchy speed runs.
Glitch speed runs are dumb. They're cool to watch, but they're dumb.
Yeah.
Dude, I found this. I got to where like stuff has just been so easy because I've now beat it one too many times to count. That I did this mod today where on Novice, if you run it on Novice, the enemies do 300% more damage and you do 25% damage. So I'm doing that on Legendary right now. But oh
my god!
But I found,
Wildcat? Is that Wildcat?
I think so. Yeah, but
Smilodon, it's one of those.
They do 3 times as much damage, and you do
300 times more damage, and you do 25%.
So you take
more damage
one hit,
on
you're
Novice. On Legendary, you do 1% damage, and they do I think 1,000% more.
Why would you want to do that?
Because I am super good at alchemy now. Like I'm so good that I literally just am absolute godly with the alchemy table.
So is your armor like super high?
Oh yeah, no. I sit there. I do not play the game at all. I just sit there and I gather as much crap as I can. I go to every vendor that I can, all the alchemy vendors, and there's a glitch where if you for any vendor in the whole game, if you buy out all of their stuff and they have no more money or they're just out of stuff, you can get out, quick save, and then punch them in the face, and then reload your thing. And then they have all their money and brand new stuff again. So I do that, and I just constantly do it to the alchemy people until I have like a million different alchemy things, and then I just bombshell this shit, dude. Like I kill it. It is so awesome.
Oh my gosh.
I never
What a
did
way
alchemy
to
one
play.
time until like recently, the past couple 8 months or something. I don't know.
I always try to get into different stuff. The problem with me starting a new playthrough is
Just
like
always go back to the bow.
you always have to level up before you can get into these other quests and stuff. And I just get so sick of running through that first part all the way to Whiterun, all that. I hate all that.
Oh yeah.
I get sick of doing that. stuff.
Do the alternate start.
He has it on PlayStation.
I have on PlayStation. I don't have mods.
That is the coolest mod I've ever heard of, though, is the alternate start.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I love that. It drops you anywhere, literally anywhere.
Do yourself a favor.
Cop!
Download that mod.
I harvest.
Nice break.
What is that?
It's this thing. It's a spell.
Did you hear that? Do
You have
yourself
to
a
have
favor.
like some other
Yeah.
requirements for it, but you have to have the SkyPal mod for it. It's for
Okay.
your Papyrus library. You cast the spell. It sends out little globules of light that go out and collect all your alchemical ingredients and bring it back to you. It's really, I use it all the time.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, alchemy is
Pull
actually
someone
the
over in the
coolest
middle of a
thing that's ever
curve.
existed.
Real smart.
Well, that's where they pulled over at. We need to go over some table rules tonight because we've gotten a little bit lax lately. We used to be pretty.
Wasn't the cross-talking Dexter's fault? You told him
We
to
all
shut
kind of
up.
crosstalk a little bit. Me and Ryan end up whispering a lot, or me and Tyrel, which is fine. If you whisper, I can handle it. But yeah, telling jokes and stories in the middle of somebody's turn doesn't need to happen. Also, if it's your turn in combat and you need to move your character, somebody else needs to move it. Because when we get up, you get out of your mic and then you start crashing into your mic. And then not only can I not hear you, I have to completely mute you because you're scratching up against your mic the whole time. Kyle, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, that's me. That's definitely me, dude. I knew that was me.
I
And
thought
then-
that there was some kind of problem with the mic. but
Then
that was
me or
someone getting up on it.
Ryan one had our phone right next to our mic and didn't have our phone on airplane mode, and Ryan's mic was interfered with like every time he
Okay.
talked. It kept coming in and out.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And
I heard that.
last episode was the most unprofessional episode we've ever.
Oh,
uploaded.
right here.
That one?
Yep.
I was looking for the sign. I thought it was around this curve.
No,
I
it's
did
right
this last time. Remember me? We pulled it around up here last time when Dustin was in here.
Kind of feels
Dude,
like
he
it.
lives right down that road. This is not even close to 2 hours. It was hardly an hour, and that's because we got turned
Yeah, we're
around.
at 50 minutes right now of recording.
Yeah, I told you.
This is 2 mistakes. He's
Sorry,
probably like
folks.
right there. We could just go through the yards.
Yeah, is that his house right there?
I think that one?
His house is right there somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Hope you don't mind if I use your driveway.
It's a nice driveway.
Also, my child was loud.
Yeah, well, you know,
it happens.
it happens.
Cynthia was loud. Brianna was loud. A lot of...
Yeah, they used to have a little bit more respect for us recording.
Yeah, Cynthia's done.
Well, that's fine.
Oh, I miss the old folks home.
Yeah, the
Oh,
old folks
man,
home
that
was
was
the best
so
thing that ever
awesome.
happened to us. We just need a new spot.
Can we buy it or something?
It's sold and people's already turned into an apartment.
That was so good.
It
We
was
just had
great.
a whole content area.
Hey, you can blame.
The room.
It's
and
all.
Those tables in there were good. Oh my gosh, we could not have had a better setup.
It's all his fault.
I'll have to bleep her name out.
Why? She was.
Nobody knows what who is. No, but people from our community might be listening. I don't know. I never know who's listening
Yeah.
to this thing.
Find
her
her,
fault.
take her out.
Anywho, yeah, we're about.
Yeah,
That's what
we're
we're
gonna have to
looking
wrap it up. Any last
wrap it up.
words?
Not much of a long episode. I guess we could talk on the way home too.
Oh yeah, we
did last time. Me, Seth, and Dustin did.
Did you even post that one though?
Maybe I didn't. Maybe
I don't think you did.
I think it was. I tacked it onto the end of it.
Oh, did you?
I think
Okay.
so. All right, go check out Tiger Skull RPG. Check us out.
Do it.
YouTube,
Do it already.
Instagram,
do it.
Twitch.
Just do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Oh man,
See y'all
do
next
it.
time.
Oh, there's Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
He didn't go the wrong